No. So here's the thing. Let me just stop you right there. Like, I understand when people test positive, right? But part of being in recovery or trying to be in recovery is honesty.
Yes. That's
And I asked you if you're going to be positive and what you presented to the court, that you would be only positive for
prescriptions.
For your prescriptions.
So
were you positive for more than your prescriptions?
Yes, it shows that I am positive for more than my prescriptions.
All right. Well, I mean, we're not talking about what it shows. That's what I mean about being honest.
And I have relapsed, but it's been a matter of time.
And I will tell you this, I understand about relapsing, but if you're not honest with yourself, you're not going to help yourself. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Back on the record in 2026 CR 002796, State versus Kit Kilpatrick. Can I have parties reannounced, please?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
And Jonathan Alvarado for the defense.
Right. And you're Kit Kilpatrick?
Yes, ma'am.
So what were the results?
So my program AA is a program of progress, not perfection. It shows that I have...
No. So here's the thing. Let me just stop you right there. Like, I understand when people test positive, right? But part of being in recovery or trying to be in recovery is honesty.
Yes. That's
And I asked you if you're going to be positive and what you presented to the court, that you would be only positive for
prescriptions.
For your prescriptions. So were
were
you positive for more than your prescriptions?
Yes, it shows that I am positive for more than my prescriptions.
All right. Well, I mean, we're not talking about what it shows. That's what I mean about being honest.
And I have relapsed, but it's been a matter of time. That's what I meant by not protection. I felt strongly that been enough time where it wouldn't mean that's...
And I will tell you this, I understand about relapsing, but if you're not honest with yourself, you're not going to help yourself. You understand? Okay. R009832, State versus Adeline Steele. Could I have parties announced?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
Joanne DeHoyos, defendant.
All right. And are you Ms. Steele?
Yes.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Steele, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Steele, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? You're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state will call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Your Honor, may I proper? There was some motions for psychiatric exam. She was found incompetent during this time. It's been about a year, but on I think it was February 26th, she was found competent and sent to this court. As of today, she's been able to communicate with me. We understand everything. So the answer is yes to her.
All right, thank you. And you believe she was sane at the time of the offense?
Yes.
Ms. McKinley, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
Still, yes, Your Honor.
No, I want you to listen. Yeah. Has anybody threatened you to get you to enter into this plea?
No.
Has anybody forced you to enter this plea?
No.
All right. Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 90 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. They are taking in consideration 2025 CR 010690 and 2025 CR 010689. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense and state?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? By signing that you're waiving your right to appeal, the only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. State offers State's Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
You reviewed the same, signed it, and we have no objections.
All right, state, you may be excused.
Thank you.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, sir.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports?
Can't hear.
But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, and court will review the same. All right, after reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, sir, we could, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, she has sufficient time. She has actually 200 days in jail. We just verified that, but we took that in consideration because of the two dismissals. So she just wanted me to let you know. Right?
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, the court will sentence you to 90 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244, give you credit for any time served. Take in consideration 2025 CR 010690 and 2025 CR 010689, and the court will find the judgment satisfied. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, sir.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. All right, let me ask you this. Do you have a place to stay?
Yes.
All right, so just make sure that you stay on top of any mental health issues, because otherwise it's easy to find yourself right back here. And I will tell you from my experience with people I represented and being in mental health court, I know that sometimes when you take medications, it doesn't make you feel right. It makes things just seem off. Whenever you're feeling that way, go see your doctor and tell them about it, okay? All right, good luck to you, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. They should release you today, probably, what are we going to say, 1 a.m.?
Yeah, I told her, she kept going over it.
Yeah, you're welcome. Have a good one. With manufacturing delivery?
Correct.
What are y'all anticipating though?
We do have labs back, Judge. I actually spoke with defense counsel last week and started looking at it ahead of today's setting. Based on my review, it looks like all these cases arise out of the same incident, although Odyssey reflects different. So I want to thoroughly go through all the evidence, confirm that we have everything, but I did request lab discovery packet on these labs. So if we could just have a reset, that would be ideal. That way I can give a global offer as well, because there's 6 cases total, 4 felony, 2 misdemeanor.
All right.
I think it's gonna take a while. Once she gets all the discovery, it's a lot to go through. It's gonna be a lot to go through. But yeah, that's kind of where we are.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a reset date, 45 days for discovery.
And then the other issue I was gonna approach on.
Wait, just 1 second. Let me do,
Yes,
you know, I like to do one thing at a time.
yes, ma'am. Sorry.
All right, so June 18th is coming back for discovery.
And then he's on bond
Mm-hmm.
on GPS.
Mhm.
I think he's on partial, but he needs to submit a work schedule.
Okay.
But he also would like to have permission to go to church on Sunday. And he
Okay.
needs,
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but on this, why do I have in the notes the 2026 case that ends in 49? It says dismissed and re-indicted. Was that ever dismissed?
Let me confirm first.
It's a lot to go through.
Yeah.
I know.
Because usually if it's re-indicted, now you all do that -2 or something.
Correct. You said the one ending in 4-9, Judge?
Yes.
In fact, I was gonna try to get copies of the indictments
Okay.
before I leave.
Norma, can you give her copies of the indictments? On, Mikhail, is it Mikhail or Michael?
Michael.
Michael Morales?
I do see here, Judge, on 312, there's an entry from pre-indictment court that says defense appeared past at grand jury, but the only setting I see for grand jury is on 324, so I don't know.
Okay, I don't know why I have a May 29th. Okay.
I don't know.
Right.
As setting, May 20.
No, I'm sorry, April 29th.
Yeah, I don't see anything on our side, Judge.
So I just put it down then for June 18th. And I'm so sorry. So what were you talking about?
So he would like to go to church on Sundays and he needs specific authorization from the court to do that.
Mhm.
And I don't know, we don't exactly have an agreement, but she agreed to approach on it today. And I have the specific name and location of the church and the time of the
How often
service.
were you going to church before this? How often were you going to church before this incident,
Just on,
this alleged incident?
just on Sundays.
Not enough.
Like, were you going to church on a regular basis? And mind you, I don't begrudge anybody wanting to go to church. But when people say they want to go to church, I'm always curious, like, were you going to church before the alleged incident?
Yes, I'll go home with my mother and my sister.
Okay.
Or just on Sundays. They
If
go
I talk to the
every
priest, he gonna tell me
day.
that you, yeah, the pastor, the deacons, will they be able to tell me they know you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. When are you asking that he be allowed to go to church?
Okay, it's the Extreme Harvest Church on Northwest Loop 410.
Oh, wait, just 1 second. Extreme harvest,
Yes.
not regular harvest, but an extreme harvest. Okay.
With the famous.
With an X. Oh, wait a minute. Is it just extreme
Yeah.
with no E?
Correct,
Yeah.
Judge.
Okay.
And
Where is it located?
It's 6727 Northwest Loop 410. And the zip is 78238.
Just 1 second. Okay, 7-8.
238.
Mhm.
And then the services are on Sunday from 11 a.m. to 2:30. And he says that it takes him 20 minutes to drive from home to church. So they leave around 10:30. 10:30, 10:45. And then they come home after. I guess the family goes to eat lunch. I don't know how much time after the service the court will give it. And he actually,
Well, I mean, you know, he's gonna have to bypass on that
okay.
thing.
Okay. He actually did write down the name of the pastor, Brian Avila. Ayala. Ayala. Okay.
It's-
I may have misunderstood the work issue. So I think the work issue is that he does, works for an uncle, has a foundation company.
My stepfather.
Stepfather, okay. And he goes to different job sites every day,
Every week.
week to week.
Oh, I mean, well, he's just gonna need to let them know.
The address of the job
Mhm.
site
And I mean, his uncle should, you know,
is that, yeah,
make sure he has that.
yeah. Yeah, you get a letter. You just need to maybe get some sort of stuff down. Where you're gonna be assigned to.
Can I have those printouts, please? Hi, if you want to make copies of that and make sure it's turned in to Ms. Ferguson.
It's a lot of discovery and then working, it's understanding axon. I'm still at the very beginning of that learning curve.
Oh, I hear you.
We're done?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, have a seat.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Thank you. Probation, what are you asking for in terms of conditions on Miss Kilpatrick?
Okay.
The shape on the pictures that I received, I would ask for a referral for felony drug court in addition to a top evaluation. And without acceptance of any drug court to follow all kinds of top recommendations.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to find you guilty. The court is going to sentence you to 8 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 4 years. There's regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, a referral to felony drug court. There'll be a TAP evaluation out of custody, but they're going to continue to test you. If you continue to test positive, that TAP may turn into being in custody, all right? And that's for your safety because you never know if the last time you use is the last time you use. All right, follow recommendations from TAP. If not accepted into felony drug court, if you're honest with them, they should accept you. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Do you live by yourself or live with someone?
I live with family,
All right, and who are the people that you live with?
my mother and my children.
And how old are your children?
They're 11 and 13.
All right, is Child Protective Services involved at all? All right, there's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. There's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to deduct 100 hours upon completion of parenting classes. The remaining, for every sober support meeting you complete, 1 hour will be deducted. This will run concurrent with DC 25-9847 out of Gillespie County. There's a $2,000 fine, and that will be probated. Are you employed?
I am.
What do you do?
I'm full-time server at Little Italy.
I'm sorry, where?
Full-time server at Little Italy.
Okay. I mean, that's a place that I need to try.
Absolutely, yes.
All right.
Yes.
Do they have like a nice pasta clam dish?
Well, we do have a linguine and clams, and we have a few steamed clams. Mainly, you're going to be full. You're going to be
Okay,
there.
I love the linguine and clams. All right, proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Probation, is there anything else?
Judge, I apologize. I didn't get that or it's the call number.
Oh, it's 25-9847, and it's out of Gillespie County.
Thank you.
Oh, and DC is in the front of the numbers.
Judge, does she live in the?
No, Judge, she lives here in Bear County. This probation was actually transferred to Bear County from Gillespie County.
Nothing else, Judge.
All right. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
See me at the restaurant.
Okay. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Because this plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over that, you'll need to speak to an attorney, okay? All right, so here's the thing that I'm going to tell you. Addictions are hard. I know it's hard.
In this courtroom hearing, the judge spoke firmly about honesty and recovery after a defendant admitted to relapsing and testing positive for drugs beyond prescribed medication. The court then handled several other cases, including a woman who pleaded guilty to drug possession and received jail credit for time already served, along with advice to continue mental health treatment. Another defendant requested permission to attend church while on GPS monitoring, which the judge approved under conditions. Later, Kit Kilpatrick was sentenced to probation, drug court, random testing, community service, and counseling, while the judge encouraged her to stay committed to sobriety and making better choices moving forward.